So it's time to get ready for the 4th of July. And my concept for this year is to make the table look less chaotic, but still patriotic, and for much less. Let's elevate the style and keep the cost down. So I chose melamine plates for the picnic. They're unbreakable. They're lightweight if you're going to bring them to the beach or to the park, or have a crowd sitting outside like we're going to here at our picnic table in the backyard. And I love melamine because it's completely unbreakable and it's very lightweight and it looks fabulous. I chose red melamine for the ice cream dishes and salad plates for the main course because it makes the food look more bountiful. I like the dark blue, it grounds it, it looks classy and elevated. One little American flag, the vintage wood, and the solids of blue, red, and white. And it hints at 4th of July instead of screaming 4th of July, which is why I love it. And we'll talk about the rest of the textures next. So the reason I think this table works is because everything is contrasted against type. It means that we have shiny, luxurious plates, we have shiny, real flatware, we have real linen, but we have a rustic table here and we have a vintage looking centerpiece. But the reason that it all looks great cobbled together is because this elevated look speaks and says vintage Americana. We're going to spend the evening in the garden, so I've added a little bit of extra shine, one glass hurricane with one floating candle. It reflects the colors on the table and brings it all together. So one of the elements of this table that works so well is this vintage looking mason jar for the centerpiece. I absolutely love it. I made it from scratch. It costs pennies, and I'll show you how to make that next. So I'm going to show you how to make this 4th of July centerpiece. It's very, very simple, and I love a little handmade item on the table. I love white hydrangeas around the 4th of July, a tiny little pop of red, and just the simplicity of one flag only, and of course, this vintage looking gold mason jar. Let me show you how to do it. For these vintage mason jars that sort of reek of rustic and Americana and vintage garage sales, you make them yourself. It's just the quickest way. First of all, a spray bottle, 50% pure white vinegar, 50% water, and an old jelly jar. Couldn't be simpler. Gonna just spray it gently like this, just to get coverage. Then I'm going to spray some looking glass spray paint. You can have it in silver or gold. I like it to silver, and then I'll add the gold afterwards. Give it a couple of minutes to set, and then I'm going to go at it with some gold. You can see how the vinegar and water mixture kind of gives it that mottled, vintage, aged look in about 4 seconds. That gives you a rustic Americana feel. Just let that dry. About 2 hours, and you'll have your vase. I'm going to touch up one more time with this. Almost time for the party. My guests are on the way. So I'm just setting the table and everything looks really pretty. There's the floating candle in the hurricane. And I'm really concerned because I ordered some drinkware, some hobnail glasses that have that kind of vintage feel and lovely reflective accents and lovely add to the textures of the table. And they're not here yet. I've tracked them. They said they'd be here an hour ago. I really hope they arrive before my guests do. Oh, they're here! The glasses are here! Amazing! Thank you so much. Amazing. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad they're here. I love having plasticware in the garden. It's much safer because it's unbreakable. It's best with kids and pets around. Look at these hobnail glassware. Lovely sparkle, lovely shine. Gonna fill them really high with ice and serve some white wine coolers. Oh, I'm so glad this glassware got here. They look fantastic. The hobnail's kind of shiny and rustic and vintage all at the same time. It looks perfect. The table's all set. Okay, one last detail. Paper straws. No picnic table is complete without paper straws. Those look just great. So fun. I'm going to add some rickety vintage old lanterns that I've had knocking around in the shed. And it just gives a kind of a warmer feeling to the evening. And sometimes we bring the sheepskins outside to sit on the rustic benches. It's cozy. And it gives a little bit of extra texture. Makes you want to sit a while. Happy 4th of July. Now we're ready for guests. Huh?